Hello everybody and welcome to this video. My name is Winston. Today I want to talk to you about the topic of courses versus books. Which one should you go for? Are courses even worth the investment? And should you even waste your time reading books? Let's get straight into it.
Pulling out the coupe at the lot, Tony fuck 12 fuck SWAT, busting all the bells out the box. I just hit a lick with the box, had to put the stick in the box. Pour up the whole damn seal, I'ma get lazy. I got the mojo deals, we been trapping like the 80s.
So first of all, I want to start with the pros and cons of both of these self-education methods. So the first one is books. The really good thing about them is that they are super accessible to everyone. So you can buy a book for like $10. If you buy it used, you can get it for as much as like $5. So yeah, they are like super accessible and very cheap to get. And the good thing is that these authors that write them, most of the time they are very knowledgeable in their own field. So they can put down all the main core principles that you need to succeed in the certain industry you're reading about into a book. And it's like books can be anywhere from 150 to like 1,000 pages, but they are very easy to consume. And if you are reading like 20-30 pages a day, so an hour a day, you can get a lot of knowledge in just a month. Super powerful tool, and I believe everybody should read and nobody should ever stop reading. I mean, if you stop educating yourself, you're gonna be left behind. So I believe books are a great way to go, but at the same time, I don't always agree with like read a book a day and stuff like that. So like if you're reading a book a day, there's a very high chance you are not going to actually consume that knowledge in the best way possible, because you're just going to go very surface level and not going to let all this information that you can read in these hundreds of pages sink in and actually get into your mind. So I believe that if you're reading, you should be highlighting. You can be also taking notes of what you're reading and revisiting those notes, so you can make sure that you actually get the most out of these books. So online courses, online video courses, the thing about them is that they are most of the time very expensive compared to books. But if you compare it to university or college or something like that, then they are still pretty cheap. So you can get a course on most topics for anywhere from $100 to $2,000, $5,000. And the good thing about them is that they can be very up-to-date knowledge. So if you buy a course from the year you're in or the year before, you're going to get the latest tactics if you buy it from the right person. They are much easier to consume, and you usually get notes with them, or you get like cheat sheets and that kind of stuff. So I believe that the main pro of courses is that, first of all, they are very easy to go through, and they are very entertaining if it's a good course, and also that they have the most up-to-date knowledge. But the con of them is that anybody can make a course nowadays. There are a lot of people who don't actually know what they are teaching, and they are like these fake gurus out there who are just making a course without ever doing what they are teaching in the course. They just get the information from all over the place. That's a really bad thing, because most of the time those people's courses are not going to get you results. Or if they are going to get you results, you would have got those results probably anyways. With hard work, perseverance, and just always learning, you can succeed without any courses. Which one should you go for? Which one is more worth it? I believe you should go for a combination of both of them. If you have already read 500 books of all these main core principles and that kind of stuff, then you should probably go for more video courses and learn the more up-to-date knowledge and tactics. But I believe if you're just starting out, like myself, for example, who just got into self-education like 2 years ago, then books are a really good place to start, and I think you should be reading at least a book a month and actually learn that's what's in it. But don't just go for like any type of books, okay? So you need to make sure that you know what you need to learn to be successful in your own field. Read books on those exact topics, and make sure you take notes and all that stuff, so you actually consume the knowledge the right way. You can also, and you should probably also, mix the two. So for example, what I'm doing right now is I'm reading around 2 books a month, and I'm also consuming 1 video course at a time. So I personally really like courses because I believe they are a very good investment. Because, for example, with a course I just bought for $1,000, which is originally $2,000, like a lot of people accuse the maker or creator of that course for just putting together all this knowledge that is in like 20 business books and just pretty much just explaining those core principles and foundations in a video format. You know, that's kind of true at the same time. Like, you know, maybe he just read 20 books and put it into a video course. But if I can just go through that one video course, and if he explains all the things right, I can get a lot of knowledge from, let's say, 20 hours worth of video content. And it's going to shorten the amount of time it takes for me to get all that knowledge that's being collected from all the different books. So yeah, that's my 2 cents on this. Just making sure you're investing in yourself. And I know everybody says this, and honestly I believe it's true, but here's the other part of this. So it doesn't matter how much knowledge you fucking consume. If you read a book a day and you're going through multiple online courses, if you don't actually take the time to just execute and do the work, then you're never going to get any results. So, and this is one of the most important things about this video though, so please take this with you. Formal education is, you know, it's not gonna help you that much in the real world, but self-education can help you a lot. But the thing is, you shouldn't, I believe that you should never be spending more than 20% of your time just learning, okay? So I think you should be 80% executing and doing the work and getting stuff done, and 20% learning and sharpening your sword. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did like it, then please drop a like on it, and also subscribe to the channel for more entrepreneurship and agency content like this. And yeah, if you feel like you are part of this new generation that wants to take lead of their life, you know, create a good future for themselves and their family, then just join the squad and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, peace.